Straight out of the left coast of the coast in the east. Started off on the quest to find his favorite drink. We talk sports, comics, silver screen. Don't forget about the music, cause we loving the beats. A slice of life for the whole damn pie. We got it all. We know you feeling the vibe. From old Gen X to young Gen Z. Either way, we gon' drink. It's Sun and Pops.
What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Sun and Pops Culture. I'm Sun.
And I'm Pops.
And this is episode 134.
134?
Yes, sir.
The final score, 134. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So, after a brief hiatus, if you are new here, do you want to tell the people what we do?
What we do here at Sun and Pops Culture is give you our take on movies, music, video games, sports, comic books, anime, literature, and a little slice of life. Sometimes you get the whole pie. East and West, young and old, X and Z, Sun and Pops. Where can the people find us at, bud?
You can check us out on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. There we have the full visuals of the episodes. We have highlights of the show, and we do other fun stuff like trivia. But if you ever want us to talk about a certain something, or you just want to chat, hit us up because we love hearing from you listeners.
True indeed. One of our favorite things is when our listeners reach out to us. So yeah, feel free. Because honestly, we wouldn't be here without you.
True indeed. So thank you.
So I guess we'll start where we always start.
Yeah, with this week's drink.
This week's drink started as a 21-year-old's quest to find his favorite drink. And along the way has since evolved or devolved into us drinking whatever we want. Because either way,
we gonna drink.
True indeed. What do you have for the people today, bud?
Today, I'm pouring it right now as we speak.
Oh, man.
I'm drinking a lager. I'm drinking, it's from Kona Brewing Co. If you ever had some of their stuff. I'm drinking a Longboard Island lager.
Okay, is that a West Coast thing?
I think so, because I've never seen it back home. But they also make Kona Big Wave. If you ever had one of those, it's the same company that makes them. But they're pretty good. They're refreshing.
Yeah.
Light, good for the summer.
Yeah, and summer is winding down, folks.
Yeah. What do you have to drink?
I have the summer drink, margarita.
Oh, that is the summer drink.
Tequila, actually I use Grand Marnier instead of triple sec or Cointreau. But so that's what I have, and I made a shaker full of them. So we'll see what's going to happen. We'll see what's going to happen. So cheers, bud.
Cheers. I was actually talking to a friend because you said like summer's winding down, and we were just talking about like fall and like the scent of fall and stuff.
Oh yeah.
But he said it's starting to smell like that at certain times with like the leaves and the crisp air. Like
we're over here
and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Over
yeah.
Back home. Yeah.
Me and your mom were actually talking about that. And your mom said it before me. She went football weather. I said, it is. It is. It's a
throw on some sweatpants.
Yeah.
Turn on the TV. So you're gonna, you relax, you chill.
Yeah. Before you get into that deep chill in the winter. So
what is that? Hibernating.
Hibernating, yeah. But I love the fall and I love the spring. Those are my two favorite seasons.
Yeah.
I love early fall and I love late spring. So yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Good seasons.
True indeed.
So you want to get into the poll?
Yeah. Hit me. I was interested in this poll. So yeah.
Yeah. So if you didn't know, up on our Instagram at Sun and Pops Culture, every Saturday I ask the listeners a question and then I share the results the following episode. So the latest poll was best wrestler turned actor. This was a popular one,
Really?
Yeah, a lot of people answered.
Yeah.
Based on history. This was a very popular one. So I'm just going to give you the options first. It was John Cena, Roddy Piper, Dave Bautista, and Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
And The Rock
This was
Johnson.
obviously this
Yeah.
was actually Hollywood Reporter, I'm pretty sure, did an article this week and ranked their top 10 wrestler turned actors, and those were the
Yeah.
top 4 in their list.
Oh wow. Okay.
In no particular order, those were the top 4. You want me to say the results, or do you have any guesses?
I mean, I'm going to say that it's going to go 4-1 will go Roddy Piper, Dave Bautista, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, John Cena. I personally myself would put Batista first, John Cena, then The Rock, and then Roddy Piper. That's how I would do it. But I think
That's fair.
I think our listeners are going to pick The Rock over Batista and pick Cena over both of them.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's my thought.
Interesting. Okay. Well, starting last place with 6% of the votes, Roddy Piper.
Yeah, Hot Rod. Yeah.
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 I honestly haven't watched anything he's in.
He has one classic line. I came here to kick ass and chew bubblegum, and I'm all out of bubblegum.
I actually have heard that line.
Yeah.
I watched that movie.
One of my coworkers, shout out to my man Mark, he used to say it all the time.
That's funny.
Yeah.
So he was last place with 6%. Coming in third, 17%, Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Whoo! I'm happy with it. However else this thing ends.
Hallelujah. I'm surprised.
Hallelujah. I mean, it did say best what? Actor?
Best wrestler turned actor.
Yeah, so
I guess it just depends on your definition of best.
I mean, quality over quantity. Just saying.
Yeah, for sure. Because, I mean, if it was most successful, yeah,
it's Dwayne. Yeah, but
he does play the same thing in every movie.
I mean, San Andreas, Jungle Cruise, Rampage,
Jumanji,
Black Adam.
It's all the same.
He's in an earth tone, tight fitting T-shirt, and and that's about it.
Yeah. You know what you're gonna get.
Yeah. If his role's going to be more gritty, he grows a goatee. Am I wrong?
Which he's done what, twice?
I think twice. Yeah. Oh my goodness! For the Fast and the Furious,
he came in third.
Yeah, so happy.
Coming in second with 28%, John Cena.
Wow, I was right on the money. Holy smokes! Wow.
Yeah. I am fine with that. Honestly, it was tough for me personally choosing number 1 and 2, just because John Cena has grown.
Yeah.
In his range.
Yeah.
Which we'll talk about later this episode with Peacemaker.
Yeah.
But I'm happy that the people recognize that too. So 28%. And then last but not least, with 50% of the votes, Dave Bautista.
Wow.
Like,
I'm
someone
actually
that's really becoming an actor.
Oh yeah, that's his goal.
Yeah.
Like he will say that he wants to be an actor.
Mm-hmm.
He gave up being all beefed up and juiced up and now he just focuses on his craft.
Mm-hmm.
That's
and
why
he has a wide catalog of stuff he's been in so far too.
Yeah, that's why I voted for him. You know, I just respect the fact that he's really trying to get after it. You know, not that John Cena's not. I would have been fine if John Cena was number 1. I would have been fine.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but I just really was like, man, Batista's really out here trying to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like taking chances.
I'm with you. Yeah, he's in. I mean, he goes from MCU to Dune to he was in a M. Night movie.
Yeah, which he was good.
Yeah,
I mean, he was in Blade Runner.
Yeah, he was in that 2099, and he was just had a cameo in Naked Gun. So
did he really?
Yeah, it was It was a funny bit.
Did he have hair?
No.
Did he have hair? No, I was just wondering if he had hair.
The bit was like, Liam Neeson was like in the middle of giving like a monologue, and then it cuts to the villain, and then it cuts to back to Liam Neeson, but it's Dave Bautista now in the fit giving the monologue, And I was literally like, what the heck? And then Liam
Yeah.
Neeson comes back on screen because he was using the bathroom. And Dave Bautista's like, I'm sorry, I tried. I tried. I messed up. Like,
Oh
he's
my
like
goodness.
doubting his performance.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he does stuff
Yeah.
like that. So
Yeah. Him and he and John Cena, I think, know how to laugh at themselves, and you know what I mean. And your boy Dwayne just takes himself way too seriously.
Way too seriously.
To not be very good.
Yeah.
It's just like
it contradicts his career. I mean, like John Cena showed up. I just saw at Comic-Con this year again in the Peacemaker costume.
Yeah.
Like
He's
The
down.
Rock's not doing that.
No, he's not going to do it. He's going to show up and say, "The power." Never mind. That's to this day.
Yeah,
I'm like,
the what was it?
Hierarchy, the power hierarchy, and
it's forever changed.
It's one of
and
you
it did.
Yeah, you did. You killed the DCU. After you, they were like, yeah, we're done with this. Like, I'm just saying, this is the guy who thought he was going to replace Superman. Like, he literally thought, like, okay, I'm going to play Black Adam. I want him to be the face of it.
And
like,
he tried.
But the fucking funny thing is, they let him. What did he say to them to make them think that he might have a shot of replacing Superman? It's Superman.
I think they just didn't care so much at that point. Yeah. And it's even funnier now that with the DCU now in full swing, James Gunn is handpicking what he wants to be canon or not.
Yeah.
And that like Black Adam is not.
No.
But like there's speculation of what else is going to be, but we know Black Adam is not going to be. It's canon.
Not.
So that just
not.
is funny to me.
Yeah, James Gunn's like, nah, motherfucker. Because I heard rumor they might keep Blue Beetle. Yeah,
that's an example of something they're most likely going to keep.
Yeah. Which kind of would make sense.
I guess I never watched it, but I guess that movie's pretty self-contained too.
Yeah, I caught bits and pieces of it. I don't know. I think at your uncle's, I was like half watching. You know what I mean? And I mean, just because when I saw George Lopez in it, I was like, I don't know. I'm here for it. George Lopez is in it. Like, I like George Lopez. I don't know why. Probably because his head's bigger than mine. So I'm just like, I don't. But anyways. Yeah. So that was a good poll.
Yeah, I was happy with the results.
The funny thing about Roddy Piper being in Variety's top 4 is
Hollywood Reporter.
Hollywood Reporter, sorry. The movie that line of his is from, I forget what it's called, but I know this much. That was his only like movie. I think John Carper directed it. You know what I mean? It got a theatrical release. People I know went to see it. Then after that, he just did like B movies, like, so it's just funny to me that I'm like, that means he beat Hulk Hogan for sure. Cause Hulk Hogan did like one theatrical movie and then the rest were all like
he was
B
on
movies.
The list too, but I was not putting him in that poll.
No. He did one movie over the top that got like, theatrical release. And then after that, he was straight to video type guy. So, yeah.
That's why I was so interested in seeing Roddy Piper at 4, because I looked him up. I'm like, what else was he in besides this one movie? And like you said,
it was
not much.
It was They Live was what it was called, and then after that, it was literally just like,
Okay, so the rest of the list from Hollywood Reporter, number 5 was Adam Copeland.
Who's that?
I don't know. He was on Vikings.
Oh, okay.
He was in 25 episodes of Vikings. He was on 42 episodes of Haven. And then he was Ares and Percy Jackson in the Olympians.
Really?
I hate.
So, yeah, that was rough for you.
Yeah. And then 6 was Kevin Nash.
Yeah,
7,
Nash has been in a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I'm surprised he wasn't higher, to be honest.
Yeah, Nash has done a lot.
Yeah. And then 7 was Hulk Hogan. 8 was Paul Wright. 9, Jesse Ventura. 10,
he's been in a lot of stuff. He's been in a lot of stuff with Arnold. I mean, he was in Predator. He was in The Running Man. Yeah.
Zorro, it's saying. Renegade.
Wow. Okay.
Suppose he wasn't higher. And then Andre the Giant was 10. But I feel like Andre the Giant just had Princess Bride.
Yeah, that's the only one I
Love
remember.
That movie. but
Oh,
and
it's
he
in
was great in it.
my must watches.
Mhm.
Must watch. Yeah. Ronda Rousey was in not Roadhouse. She was in
She a wrestler now?
yeah, she wrestles now. Well, she's retired from wrestling now too, but yeah, she wrestled
Well,
briefly.
that's not long. That was not long.
Yeah,
For
a couple years. Well, she had a baby, and then she had another baby, so she's just. But rumor has it, I guess it'll be our sports right here. Rumor has it, Ronda Rousey might be training for a comeback.
Oh,
So we
the
shall
game
see.
has changed.
Yeah.
That's like Michael Jordan coming back and playing for the Wizards.
Yeah. They still made the playoffs though.
Oh, did they really?
I don't know. I'm just talking shit. I don't know.
That was really just something that came to my mind.
Yeah, he blew his knee out. I think that's what ended it. Yeah. Anyways, but yeah, that's a solid comparison. The game has changed, but the thing with Ronda
she's older.
And they say like where she messed up was, she got beat, then she got beat up, and then she retired. And it's like, Ronda, you could have been a legit just like fighter for another 5 years.
Yeah.
Like you weren't going to be champ again, but you could have been like, I don't want to say a gatekeeper, but she'd have been top 5, top 10 for 5 years, just getting fights, making money.
She didn't want to lose.
And because she couldn't handle losing, which was weird because she had lost in the Olympics, so she had experienced heartbreak.
She wasn't famous then.
Right. And I think that might have been what it was, is that losing when you're that famous is totally different from losing when you're anonymous.
Yeah, when you're a, quote unquote amateur athlete.
Yeah, because she fell apart. Like I was like, wow, I've never seen anything like that. Like, anyways. But what's funny is I remember watching her on the Ultimate Fighter when she was a coach. And it was probably the worst thing they could have done for her image, because that's what started people not liking her, was when she coached that. Because she came off real, like, just kind of a bitch. Like, it was just like, oh, Ronda's not that cool, It made people start to dislike her, and then people went from, like, loving her to wanting to see her lose. And once that happens, you don't ever get it back.
Yeah, unless you stay the GOAT.
Yeah. I mean,
like
John
Tom
Jones,
Brady, like, people want to see him lose, but now people love him for what he did.
Yeah, he's a respected conglomerate, man.
Yeah.
He's Tom Brady. I mean, he's a GOAT. Yeah. I just watched the video.
As the GOAT?
No, I don't. I just watched the video. But we just talked about this. I watched a video about Dan Marino the other day. And what did you say?
But you can't put Dan Marino as the GOAT.
No, I'm not saying as the GOAT, but I'm just saying statistically that guy threw for 5,000 yards in like 1984.
Yeah.
So it's like,
it is insane, but you have to look like, is Tom Brady the most talented? No, nobody's saying that.
No.
But is he the GOAT? Yes.
He's a GOAT, bud. He's a GOAT. You'll say a GOAT for so many things. I've heard you do it, but for football, you're going to say Tom Brady's. I'm not going to say that.
I'm just saying it because you're saying he's a GOAT.
He's a GOAT. Yeah, because and I know. I'm not lying. I'm saying he's a GOAT. And I don't even like Tom Brady, but I gotta respect what the man did. But it's at the end of the day, people, the rules were different when he played. They were different for quarterbacks. They were different for receivers. They were different for corners.
But Tom Brady played during a transition too. I mean, look from 2002 to 2021.
But look at Mel Blount. All right. Mel Blount was allowed to stop you at the line. I'm just saying, like, but what I'm saying, when Mel Blount played, Dan Marino played, they could stuff you at the line and receivers couldn't even get loose. They can't do that now. You got to let the receiver like come off the ball and all that stuff.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that changed in the 80s.
But this is my whole point. Is what I'm saying is that Dan Marino did these things at a time when the rules were different. Joe Montana did it different when it was different. Terry Bradshaw did it when it was different, and Tom Brady did it when it was easier.
And the level of play was different too, like the style.
Yeah. The style of play was different. The game wasn't designed for quarterbacks to throw bombs and score a bunch of touchdowns. But anyways, I still say he's a GOAT. I
agree with you. I think Dan Marino is a GOAT.
Yeah, I'm not saying he's the GOAT. I'm just he was my comparison.
One Super Bowl.
He's never won anything. You know that, right?
He's only been to one Super Bowl too.
Yeah, Dan Marino never won anything. High school.
I know. That's what I'm saying. He can't be the GOAT.
Yeah. Well, no, he won a national championship. Yeah.
At Pitt?
No, he went to the national championship. Did he win? Yeah, he won. He did win a national. Did he?
I can't
remember. He either went twice and lost twice, or he went twice and lost once. I don't know. But anyways, he was just the one I threw out there because I was like, yeah, he's a perfect representation of how the game was.
He
But
is.
yeah.
But I'm
But,
also
I mean-
saying Tom Brady. Also, there was still a drastic change from 2001 to 2021.
There was, and it's funny because those changes benefited his career, definitely.
And
Definitely.
and when you look at, if you try and make your list of top 10 quarterbacks, half of them are gonna be from the 2000s era.
No, I don't believe.
Yeah,
I don't agree with that.
Peyton Manning, Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady.
You just said, yeah, huh? Go ahead,
Because
bud.
you're disagreeing with me.
Okay, go
I'm
ahead.
just saying
Brady,
Drew Brees,
Manning.
Brady. Okay, I'm not in no order. Brady, Manning, Rodgers, Drew Brees.
You're
That
saying
has to
top
be in your
10?
top 10. That has to be in your top 10.
Okay, Montana, Marino. I don't know. You're lucky you get paid, Manning. You're just lucky for that reason. But
How are you saying that about Manning?
I don't know. I just feel like
you say he's the whatever. Okay.
I mean, I don't know. I just feel like I was so young when he started playing that he's mine. But I guess he's more yours than mine.
He
So
started
I'm
in
just-
'98.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I
Yeah.
guess he's a 2000s quarterback. But I just remember. Yeah, I don't know, but
Brett
that's an interesting-
Favre. Not saying
Yeah,
he's
Brett.
in 2000s. I'm just saying.
Yeah, Favre was dope.
They're like, and then you throw in an old head like Johnny Unitas.
Warren Moon.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jim Kelly.
But
yeah.
I said 4 people in
Mhm.
one
Yeah.
era.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. Yeah. But I don't know. It's different now. It's different.
It is. I'm not disagreeing with you on that.
Yeah. Yeah. But anyways, I know Tom Brady had a fucking One Piece t-shirt on in the interview.
Yeah,
So
his wardrobe did a really good job with that.
I fuck with him. That's for sure. Now I gotta fuck with him.
There's no
You know
way
what?
he watched it. How does he have time?
I mean, he's
like
retired
a
now.
lunatic with football.
Hey, did you see his timeline recently with the women he was with in like a 2-week span? Like publicly with?
Post-retirement?
Yeah. It was like publicly just him out like on at the beach or on a private jet or in the yard. Like photographs.
I saw one of them was Dakota Johnson.
Buddy, it was like every little hot under the age of 27, like whatever. It was so crazy. It was like in the last 2 weeks, he's been seen with all these different women. I'm like, come on, Tom Brady. Like, I was like, what are you doing out here on these streets? Yeah. I'm like, what are you doing on these streets? Like, just Tom Brady in it up. Like, is that Tom Brady? Yeah, it is. Here we go. But anyways, so yeah, that was our sports talk, people.
That was our sports talk.
Yeah, and LeBron's better than Jordan. Anyways, I'm just.
Oh gosh,
I'm just playing.
That's your people. You gotta fight off.
Look, I know. I'm just trying to get my generation riled up.
Mm-hmm.
But
I you want to get into some news and speculation?
Yeah, this all came off of the poll, huh? Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah, it snowballed off the poll. Wow.
It did snowball. It's the margarita.
And I'm like, yeah, I'm on my like third one, bud.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm hitting them
and
hard.
I drank a bottle during my draft, so
okay. Here we go.
I'm trying to stay focused.
Yeah, focus. Yeah.
So,
okay.
News. A couple trailers came out. Daniel Day-Lewis, he's coming out of retirement. I think his last movie was 2017.
Yeah.
Anemone is the movie. It's coming out in October. It was co-written by Daniel Day-Lewis and it's directed by his son,
Ronan.
Yeah, it's starring Daniel Day-Lewis and Sean Bean.
Sean Bean. Yep. Yeah. Sean Bean. So you know he's gonna die.
Yeah, that is
Sean
like the
Bean
top
dies
comment
in
on the
everything.
trailer.
He dies in everything.
Yep. Great actor.
So yeah. He did. He gone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So the plot is a former soldier reunites with his brother after living in isolation in the woods of northern England for 20 years. It looked like a little psychological thriller.
Yes, it did.
Yeah. And based on that premise, Sean Bean has to die. Like, he's the brother. He's getting killed.
Yeah, he says, "I'll see you in hell."
Mhm.
He said with the what did he say, with the rest of
It
the
would be
family or
it
something?
would be a family
A
reunion.
family
I was like,
reunion.
ooh.
I said,
And Daniel Day-Lewis looks crazy.
yeah, hey, but he does.
Mhm.
Is that the son he had with Juliette Binoche? Do you know?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
I honestly didn't know you had a son until I saw the trailer.
Yeah, he was with my baby boo, Juliette Binoche, for a minute. And, she was like one of my 90s little boo things.
Oh,
And,
I'm looking
and,
now. Oh, he has 3 kids.
oh, yeah?
I don't know. I don't know when he even
Nah,
dated her.
Yeah, nah, I guess they don't got no kid together, huh? Oh.
Okay.
But,
hopefully it's a good movie.
I'm glad to see him back. 68 looks good on him.
Yeah, I just saw his age. I was like, what the? 68?
I mean, I guess he's been with his wife since 96.
90s, yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, he's 68. I thought he was only 50 something.
Bro,
but it makes sense.
Buddy, me
He's been
too.
around.
And he's still, as soon as I saw the trailer, I was like, he's still got it.
Yeah.
I was like, he's so good.
And
he
you know the movie's going to be
good
good because he doesn't do anything.
No.
And he commits when he does.
Yes, that's why he retired. He said he just, he shows up. 3 Academy Awards.
Yeah, I'm just so surprised because this movie's coming out in October. I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
They did not do a rollout for this at all. Like, no, there was no announcement he was coming back for a movie. It's just like, hey, we made this movie. Here's the trailer.
I feel like that's a sign of the times, though, too. Because in this time of what you could probably break it down better, but in this time of IP and event films like this don't get the love they should get. You know what I mean? Like, it's not, if this was 1996, the era like Pulp Fiction and stuff like that, it would get hype. But now it's like, if it's not a potential blockbuster, they're like, yeah, October's good. And October is good. I'll go see it. But
no, I agree. The industry's just changed, and I think the Warner Bros. CEO just said that they're gonna do like, I forget how many. I think they said they're gonna make 14 films a year, and only 2 of those will be DCU films.
That's good.
And like the rest would be like original films based on the success of Sinners and F1, which were both original films.
Yeah, some original content. Let's go.
But like you said, like in the 90s, like that stuff was just happening, and also China wasn't the market it was, but now those returns are diminishing. So I think they're like, with that mixed with like post-COVID and streaming, they're like completely resetting how they do things.
Yeah, they had their era of China, which lined up perfectly with like the MCU, and
interesting.
It was like a perfect storm for like those
literally
type of movies. Yeah,
I was just reading recently. It was, I forget the first big boom. It might have been like Transformers, honestly.
Yeah,
2007, and like, oh, we can make a lot of money from China.
Yeah,
and I guess MCU took off.
Fast
and Furious took off.
Yep. I remember seeing that. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was Men in Black 3 that it made $1 billion.
It did.
And I was like,
I'll tell you how much it made in the US.
And I went, what? And then it was all in China. Like, it was all in China. I was like, who saw that movie here? Same with the second or third Transformers. And then once Fast and Furious started doing it, when Fast and Furious started making bank in China, I'm like, we're stuck with these movies because they're trash.
So Men in Black made $179 million
in America,
the US, which is that, depending on the movie, that's a hit. Not for Men in Black 3 had a budget of $225 in 2013.
Yeah,
Superman just had that budget.
Yeah.
China, it made. Oh wait, I don't want to say it, but it made a lot in China compared to everywhere else. It made $77 million in China.
Oh, really?
It was just released in a ton of
everywhere
countries,
and it still made a bill.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
But it was making a lot everywhere. But China was the most other foreign country.
They put it everywhere. That's so nuts.
But Transformers, like Dark of the Moon, made a ton.
Yes. But so speaking of China, you know, I have my Apple News subscription, so I'm reading random articles all day, every day. And guess who there was an article about like Thursday? Niza 2. Or Neza 2. And I went, and it was on some like the movie that no one knows about that's taking over the world. I was just like, so I was at work and I told my dude Josh, I said, "You see this shit?" I said, "My son put me onto this shit beginning of the summer." I was
in the spring.
Was it the? Yeah, it was the spring. It was
winter. It was early.
It was crazy, and I'm like, and now because it's getting another U.S. release. They're trying to release it here again.
I'm trying to see it.
I'm like, that's so funny because it's top 5 all time now. Top 5.
I know. That's gonna be the current trend. I guess China's focusing more on like their own movies and stuff.
He said, my dude said, "Well, was it good?" And I said, "Yeah, it was fine." I said, "It wasn't anything you haven't seen before," which is why it's so crazy that it's so successful. Like, it's good, but it's not like first time you saw Avatar in the theater. You know what I mean? It's not like, oh my God, it's not. It's just a cute little story. Animation's good.
Yeah, 90% of that profit is from China.
Bananas.
But also, like, I'm not trying to be a conspiracy theorist, but like, are these numbers real?
Yeah, you're like, they made them go see it.
Like, look where they're coming from. Like, can we trust them?
Yeah, can't trust them. Yeah, no, I hear you. But so yeah, it's just funny. It's getting another release, and Americans probably still won't go see it.
No.
You know, because we have Demon Slayer coming out in 2 weeks.
Yeah, which that's gonna make money.
Quick question: is this it? Is this movie the end of the series?
Yeah. It's a 2.5 hour movie.
Wow.
They might do a part 2 of the movie. They might have a second movie coming out.
Yeah.
But this is like the finale or leading up to it. We're speaking of Demon Slayer. Channing Tatum's gonna be in it. He's voicing a role.
Really?
I don't know who he is, but he's in the cast.
Yeah.
I just thought that was interesting.
Channing Tatum. That's all right. I'm here for Channing, man. He's having a moment.
But yeah, I'm like, he has to be a fan of the show. Like,
yeah.
That's just a very random person to seek out to voice act.
Unless he came to them. There was just
that's what I'm saying. He has to be a fan of the show.
He has to be, I get you.
Like, he asked to be a part of it.
I just saw a reel today, and it was like actors you didn't know were in Avatar: The Last Airbender, and Serena Williams was a character.
Really?
And I did not know that. I was like, what? She was the I guess corrections officer or jail person when Arrow was locked up that brought him rice and tea.
Oh.
I was like, wow.
Did not know that was her.
Yeah, I didn't either. That was my whole point. I was like, wow, okay, Serena.
Yeah. That was a good job. I remember that character. So
you do?
Yeah. I remember who you're talking about.
Yeah.
But another trailer that came out was Marty Supreme. It's coming out this Christmas. It stars Timothee Chalamet. It's from one of the Safdie brothers who directed Hidden Gems, that Adam Sandler movie.
Ah, okay.
But it's interesting because one of them's directing this movie this year, and the other one's directing the Rock movie, The Smashing Machine, this year. Like, they split, and they're both doing their own A24 movies.
Okay.
But this movie was like hyped. No, I don't want to say hyped up, but it was like, next Timothee Chalamet movie is Marty Supreme, and we didn't know anything about it besides who was making it. And then the trailer comes out, and we're like, okay, what's going to be happening? And then you're watching it, and you find out it's about him being a professional ping pong player. So it was just like, what? This is the movie.
Chalamet's doing things, man. I mean,
Yeah.
he's over here acting. You know what I mean? He wants to be an actor. So the premise is he's a professional ping pong player.
Yes.
Huh. Okay. You saw the trailer.
That was like the general reaction. Like people are like, "I'm gonna see it." Did not expect it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming. I mean, I'm thinking, what kind of dark underbelly is there? It's a professional ping pong
I
player.
don't know, and it's
You know
not
what I mean?
revealed till like halfway in the trailer. It's like they're talking about ping pong because he's like saying he wants to be great. He's like he's gonna be the best ever, and it's like it shows him swinging a paddle. It's like, wait, this is ping pong.
Wow.
It's just a little funny.
No, that's wow. Wow.
But the trailer's like real dramatic and stuff. It looks like a biopic. Yeah.
See, now I'll check out the trailer, and then I'll decide. Did you see the trailer for I gotta find it now. Sorry, because it's kind of along those lines, kind of for Bang Bang.
I never heard of this.
Yeah, I guess it was supposed to come out in 2024, but it isn't out. I don't know. But it stars Bang Bang. It stars Tim Blake Nelson, the leader from Captain America, Brave New World. The guy that the leader.
Oh, him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Brother Where Art Thou, Buster Subs.
This movie looks terrible.
Bang
The
Bang?
poster. I'm looking at the poster.
What's the poster? What buddy?
It looks like it was made in Canva by high school students.
Oh my God, man. Hey, you're feeling yourself right now, huh? You start talking big time. Well, that poster is bad.
I'm sorry. What's the premise?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that poster is.
My bad. This isn't the movie I was.
What's another one of them? He was a boxer and blew all his fucking money. And then his grandson shows up and he's fucking up and he has to kind of save him. It looked good. It just looked good.
I'll check it out. Yeah. Sorry, the movie that popped up for me was a Bollywood movie.
Oh, no, that's not it.
I know now. I'll check out the trailer. This looks good. I like him.
Did you see Yeah, he's good. He is good. Yeah. Did you see the trailer for The Cut?
No, I did not.
With Mr. Katy Perry. Katy Perry's husband, Orlando Bloom.
They're divorced now.
Are they?
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah.
Well, he plays a boxer who's trying to cut 20 pounds in like 6 days or something like that.
Jeez.
So it sounds like the whole movie is about the cut. Like it's not about the fight; it's about the cut.
Oh, I like that premise. Yeah, you don't.
Yeah,
see
so
that
you
often.
see, like his wife's like, "Yeah, you can't do this," and he's like, "Yes, I can," and it's because it's going to be a big payday, whatever. So he hires John Turturro to help him make the weight, and John Turturro's whole thing is like, "I don't give a fuck about you. You're just another payday for me." Like he tells him that. Like, so yeah, I'm gonna make sure you make the weight. Like I don't care if your wife upset. I don't care if you know what I mean. Go make the weight. That's why I'm here. So I was like, wow. Too. Who, Turturro?
Yeah.
Yeah. When he goes dark, yeah, he's real good. He's real good. The fact that he can be dark and then he can be goofy is like funny.
That's what I'm saying. That's how good he is.
Yeah, I'm like, wow, dude. Like you were a killer in the last movie you were in. It's like, and now you're like,
you're in Severance playing.
Yeah. Yeah. Irvin. Oh, well, I guess we'll parlay real quick into that. Speaking of Severance, Tramell
Tillman,
who plays Mr. Markovich. Is that what it is?
Mr. He did this on the phone. We couldn't remember his name.
Yeah. Yeah, you know who he is. He's the only black guy in Severance.
Mr. Milchick.
Mr. Milchick. Yeah, he plays Mr. Milchick on Severance. Well, he has been cast in Spider-Man: Brand New Day in an undisclosed role. I'm here to tell you, everybody, it's Robbie Robinson. That's who it is.
Who is that?
He's the editor in chief at the Daily Bugle. He's like right underneath J. Jonah Jameson. Yeah, he's black. So I'm like, that's who he's playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's who he's playing.
The
Just so
only
you
other
know.
person I could think of would be Norman Osborn because they did it in Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. But I think they're gonna stick with that guy.
Yeah,
I hope.
yeah. I hope.
He was
Yeah.
good. He's good. I know you feel some type of way about him, but
No, I don't. He's good. I had my issues, but I'm so drunk right now I can't remember what
Coleman
they were.
Domingo.
So, so I
his
fuck
name.
with Coleman. He's an actor. You know, he's an actor. Yeah, I
So
fuck
with
with him.
Brand New Day, that is probably who he's gonna play, Bobby Robinson. I know it's what's his face in the Toby movies.
Yeah, it was Radio Raheem.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
With
Who's from Pittsburgh? You know that, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I know. So we also know why is everyone undisclosed in this cast? Like Sadie Sink hasn't been. I wanted to bring this up actually. So Sadie Sink we know has been casted, and we talked about this multiple times. So I was just listening to a podcast, like say podcast, but they're speculating who they think it will be.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, it's Mary Jane. It's Mary Jane. She's a redhead.
Well, it could be Mayday too. Go ahead.
No.
Go ahead.
So this theory I'm convinced, it's Jean Grey. They're going to introduce Jean Grey. She's Jean Grey, and she's going to be the first X-Men we meet. And they're going to kind of do like an ultimate Spider-Man route when he like meets the couple X-Men first. And this will be the first look at the X-Men. Because we know they're going to be the focus on the MCU moving forward after Secret Wars.
Look, buddy. I'm trying not to get real hype right now, okay?
You're fighting demons.
I'm trying to keep it together. Because if that's fucking
makes
true,
sense to me.
If that's true, oh my God, that'd be so amazing. It actually makes sense because if you're gonna pay Sadie Sink, like pay her for something. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because there's only two people in the MCU she could be, and it's either Mary Jane or it's Jeannie Grey. Mm-hmm. And you're right. Oh my God, that would make so much sense. But that's good, Marvel. That's the MCU doing it right. Mm-hmm. And we're not sure if they can do it right anymore. I mean, they got us good with Fantastic Four. They did.
And we know that the X-Men, like we know, what's his name? Kevin Feige loves X-Men.
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to be the focal point. So when are we going to see him? Like obviously Doomsday and Secret Wars is going to be like the official send-off of the Fox stuff, and we're going to see all the old X-Men from there, but they're not going to keep the Fox people to make these MCU movies going forward. No. They're not.
No.
It's going to be like a cool cameo fest.
But casting Sadie Sink is perfect, for one, because she's only like 21, and she looks like she's 17, so we can run with her for years.
Yeah, like what they're doing for Tom Holland.
Yeah, and they can start the X-Men where they should start them, you know, and let them grow.
And it's also really exciting because it just gives you a hint. We're not seeing the X-Men for the first time, like in their own movie. I mean, they're acknowledging it early on, and Spider-Man's going to be a hit. And this is just going to be the cherry on top.
I would love to see like 2 X-Men movies with them in their OG costumes. I'm talking the blue and yellow. Mm-hmm. OG X-Men, no Wolverine, and like at the end of the second one, hint at Wolverine or something, hint at something, just so you can really build some like lore. Is that what it is? Lore? Would that be lore or backstory? I guess.
Lore is a good word for it.
So then, when you start diving into Dark Phoenix, the shit that they're always in a hurry to fucking do.
Yeah, that's like, another thing. Don't do Dark Phoenix from the top. Make that if the X-Men's your focal point, make that your next Infinity War.
Yeah, Dark Phoenix. Like, show me why I should care about this. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Give me a couple movies that I understand that when she goes bad, it's a fucking problem.
Yeah, and I think they can do that. Yeah,
they could. Oh my God! If you give us
here's
2
my
movies...
question.
Okay, Go ahead.
Who do you want to be in this X-Men team? Who do you think they'll have? Who do you, not the actors, just who do you want the characters to be for this X-Men?
I mean, you know me, my it all starts with Claremont for me, but the X-Men started before Claremont. So,
but like in retrospect, the good stuff's not with any of the OG.
Yeah,
people.
it's not. But if you can find a way to have the OGs like referenced, like, you know, because even when Claremont took over, he kept Jean there. You know what I mean? He kept Cyclops there.
Mm-hmm.
He kept Iceman there. He got rid of, you know what I mean? But anyways, my X-Men at the end of the day, bud, Jean Grey, Cyclops, Colossus, Nightcrawler, Storm, Wolverine. That's the X-Men.
So that's what you want the movie. You want Wolverine
but we can't. That's my X-Men. We can't do that right off rip because they like to lean into Wolverine too much. And I feel like
what should the MCU do?
So it should be Jean Grey, Cyclops, Iceman, Beast, and Angel. That's what it should be for the first one. That's what it should be.
Oh, jeez.
It should. As I'm saying it, yeah, it's what it should be. Then the second one, you do Krakoa. You introduce the new team. And then by the time you get to the third one, you know, it's going to become Wolverine heavy. But that's also assuming that whoever replaces Hugh Jackman is going to be able to do it the way Hugh Jackman did it. Because just because somebody's going to replace Hugh Jackman, that doesn't mean we're going to love him the way everybody loved Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. There's no guarantee.
Like, there's no guarantee. But I think like by this time we're talking 10 years from now.
Yeah, but we did,
and it's not the first X-Men movie we're seeing a new Wolverine. At this point, we've had this team for a minute, and now it's like, oh, here's Wolverine. We're excited to see Wolverine again. Yes, there are going to be constant comparisons, constantly. But I think it could be treated more like a Superman, where it's like, I like him for what he did with this, and I like him for these reasons. And I think he just.
I like him because he's short. I like a guy because he's short.
So,
but
interesting. I don't like that. I don't like. I think they're all too similar.
But what, the original X-Men?
With their archetypes.
No, but this is what's going to happen. Okay? See, this is where you're messing up. I love you, buddy. But X-Men First Class had no significant X-Men of any.
Yeah.
And everybody loved that movie. So it's really kind of not like who do you put in it. It's as long as it's done well, and you can do like X-Men, OG X-Men, and do it well, and it'll be compelling. It'll be good. You know, you have Jean Grey, who basically eventually becomes like a god, but when she first came out, she wasn't shit. You know, you have Professor X behind the scenes manipulating everything. You have Cyclops, who's fucking everybody's in love with Jean. You know. Angels. No, I'm just saying, but there was a lot of things going on that in 1960 didn't work, but now I think would be more interesting. And it's only one movie. I guess
it just depends what they do.
Yeah, I think one movie, just the OG team, just to establish. At least you got to have it. At least have Scott, Jean, Professor X.
Yes, that's definitely who you need. That's just.
I don't care.
That's who you need. You don't need.
I don't care.
Else.
Yeah, we don't see Angel. I don't care.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like you need to give Scott Summers his due, which I think they would do because they made him cool in X-Men '97.
Yes.
Finally, give Jean Grey a good story besides her instantly going evil. And then you need Professor X because it's the X-Men. Now, I will say.
I don't know. I kind of want Iceman, bud. I kind of do.
I love Iceman too. I guess that would look cool.
No, because I feel like
here's
Iceman.
A question you feel what? No,
I was gonna say I feel like Iceman is Iceman of all the original X-Men. He's the Robin. Like he's like the character that young people latch on to. Because he was the baby of the group. Iceman was the baby of the group.
Could be. No, yeah. I like Iceman a lot. So.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
and he would be the cool visual
Literally.
character, I guess. Yeah. Yeah,
Like,
literally.
yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Now here's I guess here's another question for superhero media. We've just seen 2 films this year that skipped the origin story.
Mm-hmm. You can't do that with X-Men. You can't do that with X-Men.
Yes, you can.
No, you can't.
We know all we need to know. It's just a school.
Yeah.
Where they're teenagers being taken in with powers. You don't need a first class movie. We didn't have a first class.
No,
movie
you
in 2000.
can do. Yeah, everybody knows it's a school. Everybody knows that they're mutants. Everybody knows what
We
you're
don't
trying
need
to
to see them
do.
being recruited.
But no, you don't need to see them being recruited. But I mean, you have to, especially like Jean. Like you said, let's say they were to say, okay, fuck it.
I'm saying I think they're gonna be a year or 2 in. Okay. I'm not saying a Dark Phoenix. I'm just saying I think we're seeing a trend where we're not going to be getting these origin stories anymore. It's just
no, you don't have to get.
Boom. Here's the team. This is where we're at.
I think I'm okay with that. X-Men too. But with X-Men, you at least have to show me Jean. Because never mind.
What are you saying? I'm saying don't do Dark Phoenix. That's all.
No, I'm saying don't do Dark Phoenix, but you have to show Jean when she was just like telekinetic. That's it. Because
that's the thing. Like, will they do that?
And then you have to see her. Okay, she's telekinetic. Move shit with her brain. And then movie 2. Oh shit, you're a telepath too. You can read my mind. Like, where'd that come from? And then, Professor X being all like, oh shit, did I open a can of worms by like giving her access to her other power? And then movie 3, the Phoenix shit happens. You know what I mean? And then now here comes our big bad, Dark Phoenix. Which, for those of you who know or don't know, Dark Phoenix would just shit all over Thanos like it was nothing. So, and Doctor Doom.
So yeah, I guess depends where they start.
So okay, so you have Professor X, you have Jean Grey, you have Cyclops. Give me 2 more X-Men. No, 3 more.
I'm saying this is what I think they should be a year or 2 in, and you have Jean Grey and Scott for sure. Like,
for sure,
with Professor X
for sure,
and then you kind of have like a pseudo origin for a couple new people.
Okay,
say Nightcrawler because he's cool.
Okay, so you have reasons. You have reasons why the other OGs left, right?
I don't know.
And so now they're recruiting new people.
You don't need any OGs to leave. They could just be like, hey, it was just us, and then you have a beef like you listen to us, like we know what we're doing.
Well, they're gonna
we're new, yada yada yada. You don't need anyone to leave.
That's Krakoa. They could just start it with Krakoa then. They could start it at Giant Size X-Men #1. That's where they could start it.
They could do that. So it just honestly, I could see them doing that.
Yeah. If it happens, people, you heard it here first. They owe us money. That's all I'm saying.
We don't even know when this movie's coming out. We just know the directors, the guy from Thunderbolts.
We're just talking shit. And I'll say this much. When you drop this podcast on Wednesday at 2:45, my main man, Matt Sturdy, is going to text me and give me his opinion on who should be in the original in the new X-Men movie, for sure, because that's my dude.
Yeah. I'm saying Scott Summers, Jean Grey.
Yeah.
Nightcrawler.
But it's going to be Professor X,
Storm. You need Storm.
But it's going to be Giant Size X-Men 1.
It is.
Minus Wolverine, please. Minus Wolverine, but they'll never do it.
No, I think they will. I think they know the hole they're in with Hugh Jackman. I don't think Kevin Feige would do. I think they're gonna give us a send off again with Secret Wars.
My god!
And they won't make the same mistake because you just said the holes that the actors has to fill.
Yeah.
The shoes that the actor has to fill.
Yeah.
So they're not going to do that because everyone's just going to be thinking, who's the new Wolverine? And they're not going to be seeing X-Men for this new take on X-Men, for the MCU's first X-Men movie.
Yeah.
They're just going to be like, who's the new Wolverine?
Yeah, it's not about Wolverine.
It's not about Wolverine. It's X-Men.
Yeah, he was the X-Men, but
take your time to do that.
And what you learn as an X-Men fan is that it's okay to love Wolverine, but understand that, like, in the grand scheme of X-Men, he's just a cog in a wheel. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Which
there,
I think they
the
would.
rumor of a girl from Wicked. What's her name?
I know. I don't want her, Cynthia Erivo.
No,
She's too
I
old.
don't.
I love
She's
her.
too old.
She's
Yeah,
just
she's too old. Yeah, it's just a fact. Like,
Yeah.
and I mean, good black don't crack, but still, like, she's too old.
She is.
I look 30 when I'm standing
Especially if we're
next to
saying
my
Sadie
coworkers.
Sink is gonna be
Yeah.
Jean Grey.
Yeah, like she'll look 40.
They're
Like,
not going to do it. I don't know why people
I hope
keep saying
not.
that. They're not going to do it. Like relatively, like for the main cast, MCU is good at casting up and comers.
You want to cast
Obviously,
the
there's
X-Men
some
real quick?
big.
We already got Sadie Sink.
I'm bad at the top of my head. Off the top of my head, and I just said up and comers. I don't know up and comers.
Yeah,
that's the casting director's job.
Yeah,
nobody knew Tom Holland.
Oh no, nobody did. I watched that movie he did though, with the tsunami. With
Oh yeah, people like that movie a lot.
Oh my god, that movie's so good.
Yeah, Ewan McGregor and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, he's amazing in that movie. Young ass fucking Tom Holland. He's amazing.
Yeah. But like,
yeah,
who remembered Tom Holland at the time?
No, I didn't.
Like a good movie, but
yeah, I watched that shit.
Like, he should be Spider-Man.
Nah, I never would have thought that.
Yeah,
but
like
I mean,
Chris
he
Hemsworth.
is.
Chris Hemsworth. Nobody
Cabin in the Woods.
He should be Thor.
Yeah. Yep.
So I think they will go I think Sadie Sink will be like the eye catcher, and then everyone else will be, oh, who's this?
I mean, we'll see. She better be one of those two. If she is Mayday, I'll be like, you guys fucked up again.
She's not Mary Jane. She's not. I betting money she's not Mary Jane. They're not doing Mary Jane. So I'm thinking she's Jean Grey.
Well, what's my man's name from Eternals? Kumar?
Oh, I just saw that. He said
the article?
Yeah, he's signed on for 6 movies and like video games, and none of that's happened.
Well, I'm like, well, I mean, I don't even know how to explain it. I'm just like, well, that doesn't mean like, I mean, Chris Hemsworth signed on for like 10. Evans was signed. It wasn't like 10 individual Captain America movies for Chris Evans. You know what I mean? It was like, no, you're gonna be in,
but he has only been in one. But if you look at the fucking movies that came, if you look at the movies that came out though, I'm like, well, there was no place to put the Eternals in any of them. Yeah, but it's like he hasn't heard anything.
How about being the guy that gets in the MCU movie when it's about to start going downhill? That sucks. They made him get in shape.
No, he made himself get in shape.
Yeah,
he did not make him get in shape.
True, because my man didn't. My man from Atlanta didn't. He was like, I ain't getting in shape.
I'm pretty sure they said they're like, oh, you got in shape? I was like, yeah,
Shut
I
up.
was in an MCU movie. Yeah, like that was, yeah.
It
was all him. Yes,
I've had too many drinks. That's so
talked
funny.
About that before. They're like surprised.
So he did it himself, and they were like, "Oh,
yes." Like,
but that's fucking funny. Like he gave up brownies because he thought he had to, and no one told him to.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Because then you watch the movie, he really did not need to be in shape.
No,
he didn't. Costuming did not, like, wasn't revealing.
I did love his the one line though when he said it's Icarus. I was like, that's some real shit. Like he was the only one that was like, we can't beat him. Like everybody else was like, we could do it. And he was like, no.
Yeah.
We can't. We're fighting Superman.
Yeah, that movie's hated on.
I love it.
Yeah, it's decent.
I'm the only one.
Other news.
Yeah.
Other news. We're talking about theoretical casting. DCU is, it's happening. I think everyone's excited for it, at least comic book fans. So apparently Rainn Wilson, Dwight
I heard
from The
this.
Office.
Yes.
So apparently he, in an interview with Entertainment Weekly, he said that he pitched the idea to James Gunn on a Plastic Man movie and saying he really wants to do it. So that idea is in James Gunn's head. Now, I am saying thank you for pitching that idea in his head. That's right up James Gunn's alley. but do not cast Rainn Wilson as Plastic Man. That will
No.
not work. Or not, I'm not on that train. But Plastic Man, if you don't know, that fits James Gunn's style.
100%. 100%.
Through and through. So wouldn't be surprised if he eventually throws him into one of his movies. Now, some casting ideas I have heard were Andy Samberg, John
Okay.
John Mulaney, and your man Ben Schwartz.
Ben Schwartz.
Fabio from Parks and Rec.
John Ralphio. John Ralphio is Plastic Man.
I think that'd be amazing.
But
he's also the voice of Sonic.
When you said Mulaney, I was like, say enough. I was like, you're on
the John Mulaney.
But now you're saying my man John Ralphio. Oh my God! I can see the hair, the glasses, everything. Yeah. Oh my God!
I've seen some like AI images.
Please do that. Please do that. Oh,
I think it'd be great. I think he has.
Oh my God!
Down. He'll commit.
Oh, he'll commit. I love Plastic Man. I used to watch the Plastic Man cartoon when I was a kid. Oh, bud.
I did not know you're a Plastic Man fan.
Yes. I liked Plastic Man as a kid. No, I don't hate Plastic Man. I thought you
hated him. Yeah.
I love Plastic Man. When I was a kid, there was a Plastic Man cartoon, and then there was Baby Plas, his son, and I just thought that was the best thing ever. I mean, I was little. This was the 70s. Like, you have those weird memories when you're like young, you're like, how do I remember this? Like, I remember the Plastic Man cartoon. It's probably 1978, but I remember watching it. And that and like Fang Face, which I don't anyways. But I love Plastic Man. And I thought it was so cool. He could just change into anything. So I thought it was cool. And I didn't know that like DC eventually bought, because DC's DC, and they would just buy up smaller publishers. So they bought, the publisher, and they owned Plastic Man. And
did not know that happened.
And it wasn't until like the late 90s, early 2000s maybe, Grant Morrison's run on JLA, when they finally explained like how powerful Plastic Man actually is. So now I'm like, holy shit. Like, they're like, yeah, he can do anything. Like, literally, he can do anything. It's like, yeah, like nobody wants to fuck with him. If he wasn't a goofball, he'd be a problem. Like, that's, and that's the funny thing about him. Like, this guy could do anything, but he's an idiot. So it's just like, he's just like, I'm Plastic Man. And they're like, yeah, but you could turn into a nuclear bomb if you wanted to and like blow up everything. Like, but, so. Yeah, I dig Plastic Man. Like,
I didn't know
there was a scene in Frank Miller's Dark Knight Strikes Back, which was the sequel to Dark Knight Returns, when they have to like break into this thing Lex Luthor has, and they have to free somebody, and they take Elongated Man, who's just like basically Reed Richards. He can just stretch, and they're like, we got to do this like fast because he's going to be really upset. And they get there and they see this egg, but it's like, it's Plastic Man. They're holding him in like this stasis thing, and he's in the egg shape. And they have to free him, and then they need Elongated Man to kind of contain him because he's going to just go nuts as soon as he gets out. And Elongated Man's like, yo, like, you got to handle this as soon as he gets out because he will kill me. Yeah. And then Batman's like, he is potentially the most powerful superhero on the planet. Like, they're like, that's what Batman says. Like, he is potentially the most powerful. Yeah. And because he can do anything. And it was cool. They let him loose, and Elongated Man's like struggling to contain him, and then Batman's like, yo, like, get it together. And yeah, it was pretty cool. But anyways. Yeah, because Plastic Man, people, I'm not gonna go on a huge tangent. But Plastic Man's like, oh, I want to be a hot air balloon. He turns into a hot air balloon. And he can fly away. Oh, I want to be a fighter jet. He'll turn into a fighter jet and he flies away. I want to be a race car. I'll turn into a race car and he can drive away. Like, it's not like he just does it and it looks like it. He does it and he can do it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So if he wants to turn into like a Superman, he turns into a Superman. And he's now Superman, So he's really OP. But he's scared to death of Batman, which is hilarious. But anyways. So, yeah.
I think that can work in James Gunn's DCU.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's right up his alley. The humor, the
Oh, just the
power
fucking
scale.
hair. John Ralphio would slick his hair back with those goggles and that costume. That's a hot mess.
Yes. That would work.
I'd love it. Oh my God. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah.
That would
And then
be
he had a son. His son's name was Offspring. He had the same powers as him. Yep. Oh yeah. I dig Plastic Man, but
a bad name, but
the more you know, bad.
The more you know. Some quick other news. Scary Movie. We know is coming out next year.
The boys are back though. The boys are back.
We knew the Wayans brothers are back, but it's been officially announced that Anna Faris is also returning and Regina Hall. Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
So filming starts this October.
Nice.
It'll be out next summer. So expecting the summer hit, apparently.
People, if you're bored, there are interviews on YouTube of the Wayans. Well, actually, it's just Marlon. Sean never does anything, but Marlon Wayans. Well, he doesn't.
It's the oldest brother and
that's
Marlon.
Keenan. Yeah. They're vocal. Sean just sits there and he's like, "I'm pretty. I don't gotta say shit." But there are videos about them talking about how the Scary Movie franchise was stolen from them, and it's worth watching. It just shows you how corrupt things can be. Like, you make a successful franchise and the people who helped you make it take it from you, and then they destroy it. And then years later they're like, "Hey, can you come back and fix this for us?" It's really worth watching.
Want more money?
Yeah, we want more money, but this time we'll give you more because we realize we really can't do it without you. You know, it's like, "Hey, Colonel Sanders, we're going to make your chicken without your like secret herbs and spices. You think people will buy it? No, they won't. Like, we need this. We need the herbs and spices. Yeah.
True.
So yeah, I'm glad that they're doing another one. I am.
I think I've never paid this.
I'll go see it just on principle, straight up. I hope they release it in February.
I think there's just a lack of straight comedy movies. So.
Well, you went and saw Naked Gun.
That's what I mean. Like, you don't have like a movie where it's like, this is solely its only purpose is
to make you laugh. Yeah.
Well, and you can look at yearly what movies come out.
Yeah.
I guess. Can Freaky Friday be determined as that? Is that like, I feel like that's like a coming of age comedy.
Is it? Well, I mean, it's still comedy. We're going to talk about
that's what I mean. There's not just a straight comedy.
Yeah.
There's
comedy. Yeah.
Action comedy. This, that. No, there's just comedy.
Well, the current environment, I think people need to laugh.
Yeah, and like, that's why I think it's been 15 years for Scary Movie and people just need to laugh.
Really?
So.
Wow.
The last one was that terrible one. I think that was 2011.
Wow. I remember Anna Faris being like, "Yeah, I mean." I remember that. Wow. That's funny. Yeah, because she was nobody when those movies came out.
Yeah, now she's Anna Faris.
Anna Faris, yeah. It's crazy. Mrs. the X, Chris Pratt.
Last bit of news I have is Universal Pictures announced they're making an Archie movie. The beloved Archie. Even if I don't even feel like anyone's read an Archie book, but his face.
Everybody knows who Archie is. Everybody knows who Archie
knows. He's an American icon. But Universal Pictures said they're making a movie. Phil Lord and Christopher Miller, 21 Jump Street, the Sony, the Spider-Verse movies. They're producing this movie. So,
who's writing the script?
And he's breaking into screenwriting. Tom King,
the man himself,
and comic book writer.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. As soon as I saw that, I'm like, I'm going to see it.
I saw it from his page. I was like, I'm seeing this.
Yeah, Tom King, man. It's already now.
Script, so.
If you're listening and you don't know how we feel about Tom King, I don't even know what to tell you.
Me neither.
Yeah,
I'm excited. I'm ready.
Oh, yeah. Look. The Archie series that Mark Waid wrote a few years ago, I bought it. It's in my long boxes right now. It was fucking good.
The first 12 issues are really good.
It's like it's Archie, but it's so good. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just
But-
like a simple coming of age, and
Yeah, but they had Mark Waid writing it. They had Fiona Staples.
I know that art was good.
How the fuck did they get Fiona Staples to draw
I
Archie?
don't know.
They're like, you draw
Should've drawn
Saga, the
enough.
most critically acclaimed book out right now.
6 times a year.
Yeah,
Not even.
yeah.
Like,
We want to draw Archie for us. She was like, sure. Like what?
yeah.
Like what do you mean? Like it's like asking Picasso to do your like family picture. Like, hey, you do my family portrait.
Honestly,
I
and it
mean,
was
seriously.
I wanna
Yeah,
say
it was so
12, but
good.
however long
Yeah.
she drew it and stuff.
I think she drew the first 12, which was a blessing because they usually only do 6. They'll do like the first 6 and then they dip. Mark Waid wrote it for like ever. you know?
Yeah, I stopped writing it. I mean, I stopped reading it after she.
Yeah, that's what she
Fiona
left.
stopped drawing. Yeah,
Fiona Staples, man. You know Saga's
but I'm
still on
excited for
hiatus.
that movie.
Oh yeah,
They-
I'll watch that. Yeah.
They've been kind of consistent.
No, it's on
lately.
hiatus. Saga's been on hiatus for a little bit. Yeah.
They've had a couple issues this year.
No, but it's on my pull list. I haven't had an issue with Saga in a
They've-
couple.
Had a couple issues this year.
Oh, it's August, bud. The last issue of Saga that I got was months ago. And it's on my
Okay.
pool. It's on my pool. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. So,
March. Yeah, that was months ago.
yeah, because the next arc is the last arc, I think.
Really?
You know, issue one, number 1 of Saga is like $100 book.
I know. It's how.
It just makes me laugh because, like, I have it, but I'm just like, how did you guys like sleep on Saga? Like, you were what 17 when Saga came out, 16. You know, so you.
I was 12.
You were 12. Oh my god! So you're
Started
not
in
reading.
2012. Yes.
Wow. So you're not reading. It's 200. A high right now. A high grade issue of Saga is a $200.
I thought it sold like a whole bunch of copies. How is it worth that much?
No, the print. That's what I mean. The print runs weren't that high. You know.
Oh.
Like, yeah, I mean, the first 10 issues, there's nothing under like $15. But the first one is
Really?
Yeah,
I thought that
200
was like a
$200
huge moment. I remember being a kid seeing Saga everywhere.
and for some reason I'm missing issue 54. It drives me crazy. Saga was amazing. It's still amazing.
It still is. It's like I'm not really feeling it as much now, but
Yeah.
it's still really good.
Where are you at in the story?
I'm like 2 issues behind or something.
Oh, so you're current.
Pretty much. I have
Oh,
the
okay.
latest trade.
Yeah. Saga's one of those books that I would hand to somebody who doesn't read comic books and say, read this.
I wouldn't just because it
You
gets so
wouldn't?
weird. I would,
But
they would need to read a little bit more because you open that first page and you're seeing like robot heads and this crazy nudity. No, do not
See,
hand someone that never read comics.
But see, I ignore all that because to me the story is about a man and a woman.
yes,
who fell in
but you're
love
talking
and
about
had
someone
a
that
kid.
never read comics.
But the story is still universal. It's a man and a woman. They fell in love. They had a child. You know, there's nowhere where they're accepted, and they just have to try to build a family together. Like that's the story.
It is a very
With
good
robot-
story, but
with-
for someone
with
that's
robot
never
heads
read
and-
comics, no, someone that's never read comics, they're not
Okay.
gonna open that and be like, "What are you having me read?" It's like
Okay,
someone
well,
that never watched anime and be like, "Here, watch Attack on Titan." It's like,
Oh,
why are
Jesus.
these freaky little giant creatures? I don't like this.
That's so
that
funny
is the
'cause
same thing.
That's so funny because to me, I feel like Attack on Titan is perfect for people who never watched anime because that's a story that they could latch onto as opposed to Dragon Ball Z where you're just getting powerful. You're just getting
I
stronger.
would never recommend Dragon Ball Z for anyone modern day
That's-
for first time.
Really.
I know
Well,
you do
before-
all the time. I don't.
So before I
because
don't.
of those reasons.
No, I don't. I recommend True Metal a lot. I do. I love True Metal.
What is True Metal?
True Metal Alchemist.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Full Metal. Sorry, fuck. I'm drunk, bud. What do you want me to say? You got me out here hit. Like, yeah, people.
That's
it's one of those
you.
episodes.
I'm not even. not even.
Like, God darn.
You're the one pouring your drink.
I put 6 shots in this thing and it is now empty.
You don't have to keep pouring it.
It tastes like summer, bud.
Full Metal
tastes
is
like summer.
Full Metal is a good starting point.
Yeah.
There's nothing like There's nothing like to turn someone instantly away. I'm saying Saga. Like if you read a couple things, then I would be like, read this. Like if I were to hand a first time reader something, I would say, if you want like superhero stuff, Ultimate Spider-Man, because everyone knows Spider-Man, but everyone's intimidated on where to start. So read Ultimate Spider-Man.
Yes, you're right.
And then,
you're right.
And then if you didn't want Spider-Man, if you wanted something darker, I would be like Long Halloween, Batman, it's self-contained, and you get that like the legacy of Batman, like what he's known for. But if you wanted something like indie or not superheroes, I would honestly say Bone. It's self-contained. It's not super graphic or mature, but it's a really solid story.
But what's funny is I don't know what to compare it to. You probably can. You love Bone. Here, you finish the sentence for me, okay? You love Bone as much as I love
Chris Claremont's X-Men?
Probably, because you love Bone. And I'm not hating on you at all. Because Bone is good, but that's like the hill you'll die on is Bone. You're like Bone. Yes. I'm like, yeah, he loves Bone. Yes. Like Bone is dope. I read it because you loved it so much. I'm like, fuck it, I'll read Bone. And I was like, wow. I think I was texting you. I was really like, wow, this is actually really good. But like, yeah,
I will die on that hill.
Yeah, you
honestly,
love
what
Bone.
saved it and what also killed it was Scholastic printing it, because now people my age think it's like a children's book.
Yeah, and it's not. Bone is so good. So good.
Yeah. Anyway, that's what I would recommend for first time readers that like had no idea what to do. But
or we have found a way to talk for an hour and 15 minutes, and we're not even partially through what we were supposed to be talking about.
No, we're done.
Yeah.
We're done. We're an hour 15. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I'm saying we're done, but I'm like, I feel like there was more we were supposed to talk about. So I guess
there definitely was.
Yeah,
we've gone through the majority of stuff.
Yeah. So I'll say this
Peacemaker
much.
season 2 started.
Yes. Hit him with that. Yeah. How was it? It's only one episode so far, right?
It was only one episode, but I'm excited to see where the season goes. With this episode, I thought, man, I'm like really happy with the state of DC right now. John Cena is great. He just continues to get better, and they retconned something so simply, and it was effective. So,
okay.
Within the first like 5 minutes of the movie, episode.
Yeah. Okay. I started a book, a novel, Watership Down. You know, your favorite.
Really?
With the bunnies. Yeah.
That's a good
It's
movie.
good. It's good. Fast paced.
Really?
I'm enjoying it. Yeah, it's short.
I'm surprised since it's like the 70s, right? That book was written.
I think so. You know what's funny? I think I'm going to find a copy of Tuck Everlasting and read that next. Don't ask me why.
I know that.
It's a novel from the 70s, but it was a movie in the 2000s about a family that like found a fountain of youth. I don't know, but I read an article about it recently. The lady said she'd been reading Tuck Everlasting for 20 years and finally finished it. And I was like, what? The book's only 200 pages. I'm like, bitch, like, I don't understand. So yeah, like, I mean, does that really count as reading it if it took you 20 years to read a 200-page book? Like, but anyways,
like half a page a week.
That's what I mean. Like, I'm like, what do you mean? So like, you read it, you put it down. I get it, but she said she was near tears, you know, when she finished it. So that immediately made me like, oh, really? So, because I watched the movie and I wasn't near tears when I watched the movie. So I'm like, maybe I'll read the book. But anyways, Watership Down is good. I'm enjoying it. Yeah. That's about all I can say about it. It's about rabbits. And they're going
that's on my list.
They go on an odyssey. I I want to read Dune, but I just, after reading Lonesome Dove, I want to bang out a couple of shorter books before I get into another 800-page book, you know. But
I've been doing that with like comic books.
Yeah, you need
Just
something
reading
light.
a bunch of comic books. Yeah.
Well, yeah, you just started Transformers, and you said Transformers is actually the truth.
Mm-hmm. I've read first 6 issues and instantly bought the next 2 volumes.
Wow.
Read 7 to 12 yesterday.
Wow,
So
that's
now I'm
high
like,
praise.
yeah, it's like not, don't go and expecting saga, but like it's really entertaining and just like fast paced.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
All
I mean,
right.
like it makes me want to. I didn't grow up on Transformers, but when I'm reading it, I'm like, man, I want to watch the movie. I want to watch the 1986 movie.
Yeah.
Like, it makes me want to do that. So,
and Hickman hasn't even started writing it yet. Yeah. Damn.
Not Hickman, Kirkman.
But then you said, Kirkman's writing the next.
Kirkman takes over.
Kirkman's writing. Oh, okay.
In 25. Kirkman takes over issue 25 in October.
Okay. That's the creator of Walking Dead.
23 just came out.
Okay. Got you.
So, and they have this whole plan with G.I. Joe and Transformers. So, I really predict this series to blow up.
Wow. Might want to grab them back issues early, eh?
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Yeah. Little speculation. Cool. For those of you who are wondering, One Piece is still dope. They said we got 3 more years, which seems like a lot, but as we know, time flies.
That's actually good for Oda.
Yeah.
Oda's saying 3 years, man.
I started rewatch, which is actually my first real watch of Bleach this week.
Nice.
And
yeah, that's one I've been wanting you to watch for a while.
Well, I felt like I don't deserve to watch 1,000-Year Blood War because I never actually fully watched Bleach. So I'm only 10 episodes in, and I was like telling my dude Josh at work, I said, I forgot how good Bleach was.
Like for a first time watch, it is really good.
Yeah. Like, and it was weird because, remember, I had issue with like the sound. The sound was so, but I got used to it like in an episode. So I was like, oh, wow, I'm cool now. It's not bothering me. And I was like, this is so good. Like, this is so like, I mean, I know what they're doing. We're introducing me to characters. You're explaining how the world works.
It's very 90s.
Yeah, you know how it goes. But it's still good. And Ichigo is such a good character. Rukia, the relationships are already like, I give a shit about them. Like, I was like, damn, this is going to be a nice ride. And I'm not in a hurry because it's Bleach. Like, I'm not like, there's nothing to get current to. You know what I mean? Like, 1,000-Year Blood Wars, but I don't have to like rush. So I watch a couple a day and I'm like, yeah, this is cool. So I'm really enjoying it though. I'm really enjoying it. And it's fucking funny how like Bleach is literally like the redhead stepchild of Shonen, which is so crazy because it's so good.
I know. Yeah, maybe. It's slept on now. Wait till episode 16. That's all.
Oh wow. Okay, I'm halfway there. Yeah.
That's when I was like, whoa, this show's good.
Yeah.
And then I always say the Soul Society arc is up there with some of the best shonen arcs. So
yeah.
I stand on that hill.
Yep. So, yep. And other than that, I started a new anime called Gersha Kana, some crazy shit. Your cousin Anthony.
Sound like a weeb right now.
Nah,
saying anime that it can't even be translated in English.
No, it's subbed, so
not the title. That's what I'm saying. It's not even in English.
Let me find it real quick so I can get it right. But I've only watched like 4 episodes. It's pretty good. There's only 7 so far that are out, and it's pretty good. So I don't have time to give you the premise, but it's good. Watch it. It's like if you love an object enough, like say your teddy bear or your blanket or whatever, it actually over time, if you love it and care for it, it gets its own soul. You know what I mean? Yeah. But what happens if you do the opposite to something?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's an interesting concept.
Interesting.
Yeah. But other than that, that's all I got. So
That's all I have too.
okay then. So until next time, he's Son.
And he's Pops.
And thank you for listening. Don't ever drink 3 margaritas in the same podcast.
Oh, right.